Brought to you by GPO Federal Credit Union. Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
And a good Thursday evening to everybody. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking some summer-like warmth heading our way yet again, although we do have slightly cooler temperatures to get through as we head through our Friday. So let's get to first things first, our live look now at downtown Utica, where we're seeing some sunshine and a few clouds out there right now. Temperature 75 degrees, right where it should be for this time of the year. Winds out of the west-northwest at around 6 miles an hour, and the dew point is still fairly comfortable, although it's higher than it has been over the last couple of days at 57, pressure remaining steady. And the latest drought monitor came out today, and now it looks like all of Oneida County, most of northern and western Lewis, all of Herkimer, portions of the Adirondacks included in this as well. Basically anybody from the Thruway up toward the north in abnormally dry conditions. The reason why that portions of Chenango as well as Otsego, Madison County are not included in this is because of all of the heavy rain that we had during the spring and summer. They're still dealing with kind of breaking even there, whereas the rest of us are not. We've been dealing with a very dry summer, other than those wet weekends that we had to at least start the summer, taking us through the beginning of June and July. As far as our current temperatures out there right now, most of us are into the lower and middle 70s, but across Otsego County and up into the northern portions of Herkimer County, we do have temperatures in the upper 60s out there right now. But again, a lot of sunshine, a few clouds, really can't complain about that. And we've been on the up and up trend this week in terms of temperature. Most of us are either exactly the same as we were this time last night or a degree or two warmer. I expect to see some minus signs though as we head through tomorrow's temperature comparison. The radar free and clear of precipitation right now, and it's expected to remain that way through most of the next several days. It looked like we were going to get some showers Sunday into Monday, but that chance has kind of faded. I'll talk about that in a second. We do have a moisture-starved dissipating cold front on top of us right now, and that's what's going to lead to the slightly cooler temperatures and a northwesterly breeze as we head through tomorrow. In its wake, though, high pressure will build in, and we've got this area of wave coming off the African coast, which still has a low chance of formation in the next 5 to 7 days. Back here closer to home, keeping things high and dry overnight tonight with temperatures in the middle and upper 40s. And then as we head through our Friday, we'll see temperatures starting off in the 40s and 50s and making our way into the 60s and lower to middle 70s as we head throughout the day. So slightly cooler than today, but still seasonable for this time of the year. And it looks like we'll keep things dry through tomorrow night as well. Temperatures in the upper 60s to the lower and mid 70s, so within a degree or 2 or 3 of where we were today. But I expect us to get into the mid to upper 70s both Saturday and Sunday, looking dry at this point. And then we'll see a lot of sunshine Monday, Tuesday on either side of 80 degrees. Wednesday and Thursday in the low 80s, feeling like summer with just a few clouds. Thomas, back to you.
Thank you, Jordan.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
And a good Thursday evening, everybody. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking slightly cooler temperatures tomorrow, but that doesn't last long. Summer warmth looks to return through at least next week. So let's get right to our live look at downtown Utica right now, where it is still pretty mild out there, 63 degrees with calm winds, dew point of 56, and temperatures and the dew points are going to drop into the 50s and the upper 40s as we head through the overnight hours, and the pressure is on the rise as well. As far as the latest drought monitor, of course, the data from this is collected from Wednesday through the following Tuesday, and it's released every Thursday, so that way they get a little bit of time to compile the information. But basically everybody from along the 90 Thruway corridor up toward the north is in abnormally dry conditions, with the exception of Lewis and northern Herkimer counties. Down toward the south, though, Chenango, many portions of Otsego, and Madison counties are not included in it, and that's because of all the flash flooding that we had specifically in May and June. But for many of us in this abnormally dry category, we're anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of rainfall short of where we should be for the last 90 days. As far as the temperatures out there right now are concerned, most of us are into the 60s in the valley, but we already have some 50s down toward the south and up toward the north. Old Forge is at 56 degrees at the present time. Other numbers from around the region, most of us into the 60s. In fact, looks like all of us into the 60s, with the exception of Boston at 71 and Burlington, Vermont 59. Hartford, Connecticut 62. NYC, Philly, and Washington are not far from 70 at 69. As far as the current radar is concerned, scanning free and clear precipitation. It's going to remain that way through most of the next several days. So unfortunately, that's not good news for the drought situation, but it is good news for your weekend plans. We do have a dissipating cold front that was on top of us today. It's slowly sagging toward the south, and high pressure looks to build in yet again behind that. Not only dropping the temperature tomorrow, but then causing the temperature to come up as we head through the weekend and into next week as well. But what is not coming up right now is the Atlantic hurricane season. We only have a low chance of this tropical wave developing off the African coast. So keeping things dry and mainly clear overnight tonight. There will be a few clouds out there. Temperatures on either side of 50 to start your Friday. We'll see a northwesterly breeze around 5 to 10. That means areas up toward the north and down toward the south will be slightly cooler. In the valley, we'll get into the lower and middle 70s. And I expect some clouds tomorrow night into Saturday morning, so temperatures won't be as cool as they will be tonight. And there could even be a few spotty sprinkles or showers out there tomorrow. High temperatures, most of us between 70 and 75, a little bit cooler than the last couple of days, but that doesn't last long. You'll notice both Saturday and Sunday around 78 with a few clouds, mainly dry both days, and then pretty similar temperature-wise as we head through Monday with a lot of sun. The sun looks to stick around for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but so do temperatures into the 80s all 3 days, into the low 80s. A couple of degrees above average for this time of year, and definitely giving us the summer warmth yet again. Thomas, back to you.
Thank you.